I've been surprised many times before in my life, but this is one of the times where I still am rendered speechless even after it's all sort of sank in, and what we witnessed today was one of the most ridiculous stories I've seen in a very, very long time. If you guys haven't been aware, GameStop, the stock for GameStop, made one of the biggest, most ridiculous runs in stock market history. And the reason why this happened is really what the shocking part of this story is not because of some wonderful future projection or business revelation. The reason why this happened is because of Reddit, which is hard to believe that people were able to do this. I don't really have any comments on whether or not this is good or bad. I mean, I don't really know. I'm just an outsider observing here. I don't even own any GameStop, but I just thought it was interesting to talk about because what we have today is Reddit making one of the biggest impacts in stock market history. Even people, who do this for a living, who are old and maybe not, all into tech and whatnot, are still pretty blown away and have no real explanation for how this is possible. But essentially, one of these, pump and dump sort of Reddit type of things went out doing what they usually do and artificially inflated GameStop. Now, this is weird because months ago, GameStop was all the way at almost nothing, $4 or $5, a share, nothing, and the company's sort of future prospects were not looking all that bright. But what we saw today was one of the most ridiculous sort of pumps in history, and I think the reason why this spread like wildfire is because so many people who were never interested in investing sort of followed this because GameStop is a company that relates to video games, and therefore when you see GameStop on your Twitter timeline or on Reddit or something, even if you're not typically into stocks, it might stick out to you, and I think that's what happened here. I saw on Twitter a lot of people were buying up on this who had no experience whatsoever with stocks or investing really at all, and it's just fascinating to look at what was done on Reddit and Discord and TikTok and whatever their usual sort of platforms is. But essentially, GameStop went from a stock that is normally $5-6 and sort of went up to the 10-20 range a few months ago to the past week or two going to 60, 70, and today at one point around $135, which is just absolutely bonkers. It's one of the greatest improvements in a stock I've ever seen in my life. And again, it just shows you what the influence really is behind Reddit and Twitter and all of that. It is absolutely unreal. You would never think that a bunch of gamers who were just scrolling Twitter and seeing, the symbol GME were able to make that much of a difference. But when everybody does it at the same time and hears about this one stock going nuclear, it almost is impossible for a lot of these people to resist. Just hard to believe, man. Hard to believe, a lot of people sort of believe in legal sort of cracking down on this. I don't know whether or not this is legal or not. I have no idea to what ramifications this was done. I don't know whether or not it has to be by a certain amount to be against the law. I don't know how it works, but all I know is it's definitely sketch and very, 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 very volatile. From what I could tell, this is one of the most volatile days in really stock market history, especially for GameStop. Now, obviously, once COVID-19 started, we saw a little bit more of volatility at a certain point. But for an individual stock, I'll say, for a single stock that's not a penny stock that quadruples in one day, for an actual name brand like GameStop, it's incredible to see that this happened in one day. And, I don't know GameStop's future, and I think long term, they might see some problems. I don't really know, but digital gaming and digital downloads, that's the biggest issue I see for a company like GameStop or Best Buy or all the real life places. Is it's so easy to buy stuff online that I don't know what these companies would do to sort of sustain this growth, because I'd imagine they're definitely overvalued right now, and I just don't know what a company of this scale would do, because you have GameStop, which really is not in the condition, I think, to have their stock being this valuable. I don't think their earnings or their developments are nearly impressive enough to warrant a price like that. I personally like physical media. I like physical games. I like having the disc in the box in my hands. I've always said that, but it doesn't seem the vast majority of people are thinking that. And that's why, the PlayStation Network store and the Xbox Live store have dominated so much over the past year or so, because so many people simply don't care anymore about owning the physical game. So I'm interested to see what happens here. Definitely going to be a long road ahead, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Hopefully that was insightful. Just got my thoughts on the whole thing. I don't really have much qualifications on any of this, but I thought you guys would find it interesting, especially considering it's gaming related, and I don't really see, gaming stocks or gaming, sort of companies being this widely covered by the news and the media and stuff. So I thought that was kind of interesting. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe. Check my Twitch, my Discord, links in the description. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.